All right, guys, so here we are at our raised bed gardens that we're going to be doing here in this front area where we're doing all of our cold crops and various other kinds of things. One thing that we're doing is we're setting the raised beds right on top of this landscape cloth, which is great because the grass won't grow through. However, there's gaps on the bottom. These things don't have bottoms. So if we put dirt straight in there, the dirt will probably most likely wash away. And so to kind of combat that, instead of putting more landscape cloth to prevent the dirt from going through, we just simply put some hay in there, hay and a bunch of leaves that we had left over in the fall. And then from there, we're actually putting dirt from our garden, and then that's going to be halfway up. And then the rest of the way, we're going to actually use raised bed planting mix that we got at a box store. So just wanted to show you that. That's our first step that we're doing with these. The second step is this. It's the rest of the garden soil that we got out of our garden that we went halfway up. So this is kind of the first step, second step, and my wife is going to show you putting the rest of the soil in.
So these are 12-inch high raised beds, and what Ken said earlier is that we filled it up halfway full with our big garden dirt and obviously leaves and hay and straw. So what we're doing right now is filling it with our raised bed soil with worm castings and compost and all of that. So we're not quite to the top yet. We have bags that are 1.5 cubic feet, and so we're at 6 bags right now. We need to get it to the top, and then we're gonna let it settle for a day or so to see how far down it goes and if we need to fill it up a little bit more. But it's looking really good. The dirt is beautiful, ready for some plants, and hopefully in the next day or so, once we have more breaks in the rain, we can get all our winter crops in: spinaches, lettuces, radishes, all of those cool weather things. I'm giving myself a point of reference here. So back here we have celery. There's some spinach and marigolds mixed in there. Here we have romaine, lettuce heads. Down here I have a mixture of, there's some tatsoi, I can't remember what's in the middle here, I'm sorry, marigold. And we did some onions here. I have another tatsoi here, and then these are all carrots. Back here we planted Swiss chard in that back corner there with some marigold and Wesley's cabbage. From that point on, we did some beets, over here, beets, kohlrabi, some marigolds, another tatsoi. These are leeks. And then I'm gonna finish getting this front half done. Okay, so the second half we have here, calendula, different varieties of calendula, right there, calendula. In the middle, I think I put beets. I got interrupted because my kids dug a hole and then buried themselves in mud, and then all my meat chickens escaped. So I think those are beets. Tatsoi. Then we have carrots here, carrots here. Now, when the temperatures do warm up, we're gonna put a basil here, and a little cherry tomato plant there. So these 3 spots are currently open. There's nothing planted in them. That's the 2 beds.